Hi everyone! This is Namu from the Book Club. So this month's reading is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. It was published in 2008 and the genre is young adult fantasy. So for this month, I have two important reading tips. One, please make sure you check the daily reading tracker. The tracker indicates that on week 1, you should start reading the special features. This is located at the very back of the book, and unfortunately, there are no page numbers. You don't have to read the acknowledgments, it comes after that. And then for week 3, you're reading chapters 5, 6, and a little bit of 7. We divided up the chapter this way because chapter 7 is particularly long. So you're going to read up to page 228. And then for week 4, you'll pick up from where you left off, which is on page 229. I strongly recommend that you mark the pages with a post-it note to avoid any mishap. So that's my first announcement. Pay attention to the daily reading tracker. And my second tip is this. Don't try too hard to understand everything about this book. I really want to emphasize this. Read it half-heartedly. The ghosts and other supernatural beings in the story talk in a way that's annoying or difficult for many non-natives. I think chapter 3, The Hounds of God, particularly has more of this kind of language. But it's not just the language. Neil Gaiman's writing is dark and mysterious. This is his art. So even if you've read the book really carefully, there are things that you'll never have the answers to because the author leaves a lot of things intentionally vague. So please don't approach this book with the intent to decode every language. You'll get very tired very quickly. Now, you might roll your eyes and say, what if I read half-heartedly and I don't understand anything about the book? It's a very valid concern, so for that, I will offer these 3 more practical reading tips. 1, read the Let's Read questions before you read the book. Remember, your goal isn't to understand everything about the story, it's to understand it enough to follow along the plot. If you can answer some of the Let's Read questions, you'll have the essence of that chapter. 2, read while listening to the audiobook. Type The Graveyard Book on YouTube. Likely, the first video you'll see is a video from the channel Harper Kids. This has the recording of the author himself reading his book out loud. Neil Gaiman is actually a great reader. He's a bit known for his hypnotic voice, so you might really enjoy it.
There was a hand in the darkness, and it held a knife. The knife had a handle of polished black bone.
All of these YouTube audiobook links are organized on the My page of your The Book Club account. And of course, you can also choose to purchase the audiobook from Audible yourself. 3rd, read the summary before you read the book. A summary link is also included on your The Book Club account, and knowing what to expect will make the reading easier. In summary, that was, don't try too hard to understand everything about the book. Be patient and read lightly. At this point, you might be asking, well, Namu, what's the merit of reading this book then? What's the point? And to this question, I'd say you get invited to a story that's very unique. The Graveyard Book is young adult literature, but it's no Disney. I mean, it's not scary, but it is a very specific kind of dark and mysterious. It involves ghosts and dark forces and a magical world that isn't fully explained. So if you can see yourself intrigued by fantasy stories and spooky things like graveyards and ghosts and ancient spells, you would have fun with this story. This book won both the British Carnegie Medal and the American Newbery Medal, and it was the first time that both of these organizations named the same book to award. So what a treat! Let's try to experience what they saw in this story. Let's see if we can get lost in this story and find our way back using our imagination. Well, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the reading and have fun at the sessions.